The word abibliophobia, noun, is the fear of running out of things to read. That comes from The Bookshop book by Jen Campbell and is on page 18 if anyone wants to check my citation. When I read that definition, I thought, that is me to a T. This is a fear that I've always had, and I think it's part of the reason that I reread things so much as a child. So the time when this phobia is most clear is when I've gone away on holiday. I have a tendency to take way too many books, more books than I could possibly read, because the idea of being stuck somewhere that's quite remote and not having stuff to read terrifies me. Back in New Zealand, when I would go on holidays, they were either in New Zealand, which was usually somewhere remote, or on a couple of occasions my family went to a Pacific island and there weren't really places to go and buy books. Either way, I had to pack enough reading material for the whole time, and I found this so stressful. At least coming to London, I knew that there are bookshops here. Another thing that happens because of this fear is that I have a whole lot of books on my shelf that I know I'm going to love and I'm really, really looking forward to reading, but I haven't touched them. I'm kind of saving them up. I'm not sure when for exactly, but I don't want to read them all at once because if I do, I'm scared that I'm not going to have anything good left. Some books that I have in that category are The Little Friend by Donna Tartt. I've read Donna Tartt's 2 other books and just love them so much, and I know that I'm going to love this too because the way she writes is just above and beyond. The other one is Possession by A.S. Byatt. This really sounds like my sort of thing. I actually have a copy of this back in New Zealand, but I picked up another one here because it's another one that I know I'm going to read and I'm going to enjoy, but I just haven't got to it yet. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I will just yet because I kind of want to save that anticipation. This one is one that I brought from New Zealand. It's The Shadow of the Wind. It's a book about books. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this, given what everyone else has said about it. But again, I keep putting it off. It's just sitting there on my shelf looking pretty. So then I wonder if the anticipation of reading these books is actually greater than the sense of achievement of having read them and then having them on my shelf as read books. But I guess also when you think that you're going to love a book, there's also the fear that maybe you won't love it, and if you read it, then you'll find out. And then that anticipation and sense that you're going to love it will be gone. I'm not exactly sure. Share your thoughts on this because I'm a bit muddled. The final way that this manifests itself is in book buying. And I know that there's been this trend of sort of trying to get your TBR down to 0 books. And Chauncey over at Chauncey Boddington made a video where she talked about how she loves having all these books that she hasn't read yet. Because there's a real sense of adventures to be had and journeys to go on. And they're all there. There's all this possibility. And she also said that, you know, she's not planning on dying anytime soon, so hopefully she will have lots and lots of years in which to read these books. And that's also something that scares me a bit. If I read all the good books now, maybe I won't have good books left to read later on. So I feel like I have to balance out my reading with stuff that is great and stuff that is not so great, or stuff that I know I'm going to like, but maybe not love. I would love to hear your thoughts on abibliophobia. If any of you suffer from this very first world problem, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!